To begin, we need to make this elastic band which goes around your head. So the measurement you need is your head circumference. To begin, make a slip knot. Then chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 15, 16. After chaining 16, you skip the first chain. You twist this way so that we work from back loops. You skip the first chain, go through the second chain, twist this way, we work from back loops. Make a slip stitch, go to the next from back loop, make a slip stitch, and continue working one slip stitch into every chain space from back loops until the end. Continue making one slip stitch from back loops until the end. One slip stitch from back loops until the end. I chained 16, skipped 1, so I had 15 chain spaces to work across. I have made 15 slip stitches across. At the end of the round, you chain 1 and turn. You twist this way so that the whole stitch is visible. You skip the first chain, go through the second stitch from back loop, you make a slip stitch, and repeat that way until the end. You go to the next stitch from back loop, make a slip stitch, go to the next stitch from back loop, make a slip stitch, continue making one slip stitch into every stitch from back loop, picking one loop only. Repeat that until the end. You work one slip stitch from back loops until the end, and that is the end of this pattern. For the ribbing, you chain 1 and turn. After turning, you skip the chain 1, go through the next stitch, you go through back loop, make a slip stitch, go through the next stitch from back loop, go through the next stitch from back loop, make a slip stitch, go through the next stitch from back loop, make a slip stitch. Repeat that until the end. At the end, you chain 1, skip the chain 1, work from back loops. The 15 stitches you work from back loops. Continue working that way until the band is enough to go around your head circumference without being too tight or too loose. So the measurement you need is your head circumference or the circumference of the person you are making for. I'm making this for 0 to 3 months. Head circumference is 40 centimeters. When you are done, we are going to join this way. When joining, you observe which loops form a complete pattern. Like now, if I join this way, this one looks like this one looks like this. So I'm going to join from the other side without touching these two loops and these two loops. I will pick the loops which are after this complete stitch from the inside. Therefore, I turn it this way. I'm using this darning needle to sew across. I will connect the 15 stitches, picking one loop from this side, one loop from this side. And because I don't want to touch these two complete loops and these two complete loops, I will pick the loop immediately after those two loops, this one, and this one I pick this one. Go through the same 2 loops once more so that I secure this yarn that I'm using in sewing. Then these 2 loose ends, I carry them along. You go to the next loop and pick this other loop. You join this way. You go to the next, you pick one loop and the corresponding loop this side. You join. You go to the next and the corresponding this side. You join. Continue that way until you join all the 15 stitches, picking one loop this side, one loop this side until the end. I have joined this way. I'm joining the last 2 loops to finish. I go through the same loops once more to secure this yarn, then trim excess. After sewing across, this is how it looks from the inside, and this is how it looks from the right side. Because I'm going to fold this way when I'm done making it, so I'm going to continue working while this side faces outwards. Then I'm going to work on these areas, not the raised parts, making 2 single crochets into each of these parts instead of working on the raised parts. Instead of working 1 single crochet here and 1 single crochet in the raised part, 1 single crochet here, 1 single crochet in the raised part, it is easier to work on these parts which are not raised. Therefore, I'm going to work 2 single crochets into these parts until the end. I'm going along with this loose end to weave it in. First, I will chain 1. The chain 1 counts as a single crochet. Make another single crochet in the same space to make them 2. Go to the next, make 2 single crochets in the same space, 1 and 2 single crochets in the same space. Go to the next, 2 single crochets in the same space, 1 and 2 single crochets in the same space. Go to the next, 2 single crochets in the same space, 1 and 2 single crochets in the same space. Repeat making 2 single crochets until you get back here. I have put 2 single crochets into each of these points that I showed you. I have done that 43 times. 43 times 2, that is 86. At this joint, this is where I sew across. I'm going to put only 1 single crochet so that I maintain my stitch count, which is divisible by 3. I have 87 stitches now. Then at the end of the round, I will slip stitch into this chain 1 I made when beginning the round using this yarn, this other color. Then I tie the loose end of this color I have added to the yarn I was working with to secure it. Then chain 1. Chain 1 counts as a single crochet. Add 2 more chains for this pattern. 1, 2. Go along with this loose end. Leave this one. We're going to work with it in the next round. Skip 2 stitches. In the next, make a single crochet. Chain 2. Skip 2 stitches. 1, 2. Make a single crochet in the next. chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2, 1, 2, make a single crochet in the next. Repeat that until the end. You chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, make a single crochet in the next, and repeat that pattern until you come back to the beginning point. At the end, chain 2, skip the last 2 stitches, slip stitch in this chain space. I will drop this yarn, pick this one to slip stitch, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Leave this yarn behind, we are going to use it in the next row. Make 2 more double crochets in the chain space to make them 3. So this is 2 and 3. After that, move to the next chain space, make 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. You continue that way, you go to the next chain space, make 3 double crochets in the same chain space, 1, 2, 3. Repeat making 3 double crochets into each chain space until you get back to the beginning point. When you are done making 3 double crochets into each chain space, at the end, slip stitch into the chain 3, 1, 2, 3 to close the round. Using the other yarn, then in between this group of double crochets, that is where you make your first single crochet. Chain 2, go to the next, make a single crochet, chain 2, go to the next, make a single crochet. The single crochets, you make them in between these groups of 3 double crochets with a chain 2 in between. You chain 2, go to the next, make a single crochet, chain 2, go to the next, make a single crochet, make a single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch into this one, into the first chain space we made, but now I'm using this color to slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, make 2 more double crochets here to make them 3. Then continue making 3 double crochets into each of these chain spaces. So basically this is a 2 row repeat pattern. Repeat making this row and this row. After making 9 rows, this pattern I have made 9 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After folding it this way, I want the height to get to around 14 centimeters when folded this way. So that will be the height of this beanie. Therefore, I will stop at this point when I have 10 so that I reduce the remaining 4. I have already made 3 groups of these double crochets. I have 3 blocks. Counting these chain spaces, I have 29. These chain spaces, I have 29. Therefore, to decrease, this is the pattern on the screen on how I have distributed the decreases so that I have 6 decreases within a row. After making 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, I decrease the next 2 chain spaces. Therefore, in the next chain space, I make 1 double crochet. Then in the same chain space, I draw a loop, go to the next, draw a loop. I have 4 loops, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through the remaining 3 loops, then add a double crochet in the second chain space. Then continue, I make 3 more blocks before I make another decrease. 1, 2, 3 double crochets in the chain space, go to the next chain space. 1, 2, 3, go to the next chain space, make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. After making 3 blocks from the previous decrease, I make another decrease, yarn over, make a double crochet in the next chain space. Then yarn over, go through this chain space, draw a loop, go through the next, draw a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through the remaining 3, add another double crochet in this second chain space. We have crocheted 2 spaces together. I will follow the pattern on the screen, and that is how I make the decreases until I get back to the beginning point. Following my pattern, after making 5 decreases, I have these 2 groups, then make the last decrease, yarn over, go through the next stitch, make a double crochet, yarn over, go through the same space, draw a loop, go through the next, draw a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 only, yarn over, draw through the 3 loops, add another double crochet here, then I slip stitch in the chain 3, 1, 2, 3 to close the round. Go through this space, make a single crochet, chain 2. The row I make with this yarn, I don't make any decrease, so I go into this and make a single crochet, chain 2, go to this next, make a single crochet, chain 2, the same way we were making this pattern. Go to this next, single crochet, chain 2, continue that way. The next row is when I'm making another decrease. This row I made 3 blocks before making a decrease. In this row, I'm making 2 blocks, then make my decrease, 1 double crochet, the second double crochet. This is how I make it. Yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through the remaining 3 loops, add another double crochet here. That is how I make the decrease. Now I work on 2 blocks, I decrease, 2 blocks, I decrease. After making the 5th decrease, I make 1 block, decrease the remaining 2. After making the 5th decrease, I work on the next 1 chain space, make 1 block, 1, 2, 3, then decrease the last 2 chain spaces. I make a double crochet, yarn over, draw a loop from here and the next, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through all the 3 loops, make another double crochet here to finish. Then slip stitch in the chain 3 using this other yarn. go through this space, draw a loop, make a single crochet, chain 2, go to the next, make a single crochet, chain 2, go to this, make a single crochet, repeat that pattern until the end. Then we make one more row of decrease using this other color. At the end of the round, you slip stitch, change your yarn, chain 3, add 2 more double crochets, so there are 3. In this round, now I make one block, I decrease, one block, I decrease. So after making one block, now I decrease, yarn over, go through this space, and the next, draw loops, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through all the 3 loops, add a double crochet here. I will continue that way, make one block, decrease the next 2 chain spaces. I will repeat that pattern 5 times. Then the last 2 chain spaces, we decrease them. I have made 5 decreases. First block, first decrease, second, third, fourth, fifth. The remaining 2 chain spaces, I decrease them. You yarn over, go through here, draw a loop, go through the last, draw a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through all the 3, add one more double crochet in the second chain space, slip stitch in the chain 3, using this other yarn, going through here, make a single crochet, chain 2, continue making one single crochet, chain 2, one single crochet, chain 2, one single crochet, chain 2. I will meet you at the end of the round. At the end, you slip stitch into the first chain space. Now I'm going to decrease all the way around. At this point, I cut this one. I'm done using it. Chain 2. After chaining 2, you draw a loop from here. You yarn over, draw a loop from this first chain space, and from the next chain space. I have 4 loops. Yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through the remaining 3 loops, then add 1 double crochet in the second chain space. That way I have crocheted these 2 chain spaces into one. I repeat that until the end. First, you make a double crochet in the next chain space. After making a double crochet, you yarn over, go through the same chain space, draw a loop, go through the next, draw a loop. I have 4 loops. Yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through the remaining 3, add another double crochet in this second chain space. Repeat that until the end. You go to the next chain space, you make a double crochet in the same chain space, yarn over, go through and draw a loop, then go through the next chain space, draw a loop. When you have 4 loops, yarn over, draw through 2, then yarn over, draw through the remaining 3 loops, add another double crochet. Repeat that way until you get back to the beginning point. I have made 5 decreases. The remaining chain space, I will just do 3 double crochets in the same chain space. 1, 2, and 3 in the same chain space. Then I will slip stitch. I will slip stitch to close the round. Chain 1 and cut some yarn that I'm going to use in sewing across. pass this yarn this way. Then using this darning needle, beginning from the next stitch, now you go through every stitch. You go in, out, in, out, in, out, until you get back to the beginning point. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. When you get at the beginning point, now you pull this yarn to close. I will take it to the wrong side, going through the middle here, take it to the wrong side. Go through some few loops to secure it. After securing it, trim the excess. And that is the final result. I went ahead and attached this pom-pom. That is how it looks. If you enjoyed this tutorial, kindly leave a comment, share, like, subscribe. I will see you in the next tutorial.